Okay, so, call me crazy because, in reality I am. But I'm going to fill the synthetic stock of this Crosman air rifle and a few more of them if I can master it right. I have two different kinds of resin, and so far it's going to be the fiberglass resin. And what I'm doing, let's see if I can get some light in for you, is I'm stuffing strips and rolling 1-inch strips of, and obviously it unravels on you. That's fine. It's like rebar. I don't care. No one's going to look at this. I don't care what kind of a mess this is. This will never need. I mean, it's a great storage container. Don't get me wrong. It's a great storage container, but that's not what we do with these things. Okay, these things are tools, and they're designed to be used for specific reasons, and because they come straight out of China. And yes, Crosman, they all are making Chinese brake barrels. Trust me, all of them. Yeah, everybody. Well, you're gonna want these as good as possible, and they're not going to manufacture them as good as possible. Vibration is energy. Energy behind, in front, possibly, of the projectile will allow the projectile to lose energy. Oops. Hopefully I didn't flip the camera to the point where this is going to screw the video up. Hold on. So there's nothing but, and it's way down at the bottom there. This thing, I was almost afraid. See, the only reason I haven't taken this off is it's the only one so far that I've even attempted to take off, and the screws aren't moving. I don't know if they put Loctite in those screws, but if I were to provide a 5-year warranty for a toy or a tool or anything, I'd probably do the same thing, to be honest with you, because I wouldn't want anybody getting, they give up after a minute. You're like, fuck it, I can't get it. But this perforated shit might prevent me from painting this thing. The other ones, I might be able to do the Hatsons. But these just seem to be like, unless you want to do a two-tone on this stuff, on the smoother stuff, and then leave this. But that's still garbage can, dumpster, fucking plastic. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm hoping that this isn't hollow all the way through. And hot damn, it might be. So it might be. I'm hoping it's plugged up right here. It feels pretty solid. I can't say that because depending on how you do this, the whole thing feels solid. But we all know it's not. It's like a gong. But so I decided that the fiberglass resin was it. It wasn't going to be the epoxy resin. Where's my block? This got real hard in the sun. Uh-oh. What is that? Is this something else? Weird. We'll figure that out. But it's hard as a rock. I'd love to use it. But, it doesn't need necessarily air. If I remember right, I think this more or less, God, I can't remember which one. I don't think either of these need air. I think they just need heat and they need to cure. So possibly the heat coming from above and then taking it out, bringing it in, and of course no air. So what I mean by, so basically the bottom of your thing isn't getting the moisture from the air. I think that the moisture from the air cures this better. No joke. Like warm, moist air. And that's why the top, I'm in Seattle in July. It's moist. I sweat profusely. So this would be great in there. I see minimal expansion no shrinkage. It separates, but only because it wasn't cured. I mean, you can, yeah. So, you know, it's still tacky like a glue. Of course it's going to separate right there. And I don't even care if there's minimal separation. This is not going to expand with the weather like metal will. Okay? I don't care. I really don't. You put this on a fucking, you do this shit on steel. No, that would be Bondo. But anyway, I don't care how you do it. I've never done a boat. I've never done an aluminum boat. Any kind of, you know, patch job on a dent or any of that shit. Maybe it is just Bondo. But if you're doing a fiberglass boat, you know, that stuff's not expanding as much probably. So I'm not worried about it. About either of these. I just didn't do enough homework to know what I should be doing here. And all I did was trial and error. Well, that fiberglass resin, that polyester resin, holy shit, it cures right up. I put it about that thick in a little medicine bottle and a wooden stick in it, and it just solid as a rock in like an hour. So I'm hoping, and then but I'm sure, you know, it might be a little lighter than epoxy, but dude, a cup of perfectly cured epoxy. This is a cup. This weighs 12 ounces. This weighs 3/4 of a pound. I'm not trying to put a pound on my rifle, but the good part about that is these are only fucking like 7 pounds. So I can put a pound in there, but if I can avoid it, maybe I will. So this same amount might be about 10 ounces with 10 or 11 with the fiberglass resin, polyester. It's brown, that's why, so I don't care. I have smaller amounts. I'm going to be using this for ballistic plates anyway. I'm compressing carbon fiber in ballistic plates. That's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun because it's a desert camo carbon fiber cloth. Yeah. And not just desert camo, like a gold tint, like a gold sheen to it. Yeah. Straight up. All right, I need a haircut. But this is going to be your best medium for a filler. Don't use styrofoam, peanuts. Don't use that other stupid shit. Anything that's too airy is just going to allow vibration, you know. It's just an aerated medium. You might help a little sound resonance, but that doesn't mean vibration, a high-pitched vibration that you can't hear isn't passing through to all the way down the barrel. And these are fucking like plastic-lined barrels, dude. They might be steel, but if I'm not mistaken, there is a plastic jacket around this barrel. Yeah, these are Chinese as fuck. Anyway, that's the start, you know. Who wants to try and hold your stock so tight that you end up focusing more on your tension than what you're aiming at? You know what I mean? Shouldn't be that way. So that's why wood is superior. A nice hard wood that doesn't vibrate through as much. We all know on severe impact, anything can vibrate, even wood. We've all hit that baseball bat and got that vibration. So anyway, tell me what you all think about this fiberglass stuff. I've heard people put stupid lightweight shit in there so they can take it back out. If that's you, that's you. If you think that aerated lightweight stuff is actually doing anything, then that's you. But I want to simulate some kind of wood. And the fibers of this and the resin of that, of polyester, will simulate a very fibrous, dense wood, in my opinion. I just want to know. I know it took me 10 minutes to fucking tell you that. But tell me what you think.